Welcome back to Fallout 2, everyone. All right, so I knew that I didn't solve the overdose mystery correctly, but what I didn't know is that the answer was right in front of me and I just didn't see it. So thankfully, I actually had a save that was right before where I made the decision. So I'm gonna go back and see if I can actually do this correctly, or see how it changes things at least, anyways. Um, So let's go over here and talk to the rights again. Because ultimately what we found, what I did last time is I had discovered the jet canister in his room. We went and took it to some of the drug dealers. I think it was, oh God, what the hell is his name? Something J or whatever. And he said there was rad scorpion venom on it. We went and talked to Renesco. Renesco confessed to poisoning it for the Salvatores. But then when I came back here, I clicked on the option for Renesco, which he's responsible for it, but the motive was the Salvatore's. Okay, so let's go talk to Orville again and see. Jagged Jimmy, that's who it was. So, okay, so yeah, when I seen this, I clicked on this, but I didn't see this part down here that says, maybe I did, and I just didn't even pay attention to it. I'm not too sure. It was probably late that night, and I just was not paying attention. So thanks again for the comments on pointing this one out. So we'll just go ahead and click this one. So your son did not die of an overdose. He was poisoned. Okay. Ugh, poisoned? What in the hell name are you talking about? Okay, so let's see here. So I found this jet canister that Richard used, or was used on Richard. There were traces of rad scorpion venom in the cartridge. Okay. It says he was poisoned with rad scorpion venom. The jet overdose was just a cover-up for the poisoning. Okay, so the first one doesn't necessarily point towards... The first one doesn't seem to really sound like I'm trying to implicate somebody, but just the fact that he was maybe inadvertently killed as a result of it or what have you. I think the second one comes right out and says that he was directly poisoned. So we're going to go with that option. Assuming I believe this for a second, and I ain't saying that I am, then who poisoned my son? And why did they go through the trouble of dosing him with jet? Okay, word is it was the Salvatores. They pumped him with jet, laced with rad scorpion venom, and then they left him for you to find. I don't know which of the Salvatores did it. Renesco doctored up some jet for them, not knowing that they'd use it to poison your son. Huh. Interesting. Let's go with the second one here. Hey, Water, how you doing tonight, buddy? Let's see. That bastard has seen his last days. Come morning, he'll be dead, but he'll be a long time dying. Well, again, Renesco isn't... He's the culprit, but not really. Like, it's a Salvatore... Oh, okay, hold on a second. Renesco didn't give Richard the jet. He didn't know who it was for. Wait. But Renesco didn't give Richard the jet. He didn't know who it was for. It was the Salvatores that poisoned your son. There we go. That's the option we're looking for. Hey, Radio Man, how you doing tonight? Hopefully you're having a good week. Let's see. Now, why in the hell would they do that? Well, the way I see it, the Mordinos control the jet in Reno, and naturally, you'd blame them for a chem overdose. And then there'd be a war. If you two didn't wipe each other out, you'd at least be weakened by the fight, and that makes life easier for the Salvatores. All they'd have to worry about then is the bishops. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Radio Man. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy tomorrow's Friday, so just wanted to get some Fallout 2 in today, you know. Always looking forward to playing this game when I get some time. Okay, so we'll go with this one. I don't know, maybe you should ask them. Let's see. He stares at you for a long time, and then a dry chuckle escapes his lips. You give me an answer, and I can't do nothing about it. The Salvatores, goddammit. He takes a deep breath. Let's see here. You can't do anything about it. What do you mean? Know what those Salvatore bastards are armed with, friend? Those damn Lightbringers. One Salvatore packing that kind of heat can kill my whole family without batting an eye. To beat that, I'd need... What would you need? Well, now, before I get into specifics, let me settle accounts first. Here's a little cash for your trouble, plus some ammo, liquor, and from my private stock, and another job for you if you're interested. Sure, we're interested. It just so happens not too long ago that I came across a map that shows an old army base in the mountains not too far from here. You'll find a way, if you find a way in there, and I'll see that you're taken care of. Okay, I'll check it out. Nods and smiles. All right, then come back when you found a way in, and I'll see that you're well rewarded. Now, as far as the location of the base, head north, and then he gives you coordinates for the army base. Okay. And we did go up there last time. It is extremely well defended, so I'm kind of scratching my head on that one right now. Yeah, because it seems like where they have these turrets at, there's not, I don't know of a way to really kind of to sneak in. There didn't seem to be a way to kind of do any sort of disabling on the power or what have you. So yeah, that one I'm gonna think about it. I might go back there and check it out again and just kind of like scope it around. But I feel like you either got to try to make a mad dash for like one of the control areas, which probably wouldn't work, or I don't know how many hit points each of those turrets have, but you might have to like focus fire on like one turret at a time to be able to get in. So okay, so let's read what it says here. So it says you fingered a suspect in the Richard Wright's death. You gain 500 experience points. And it says you have correctly identified who killed Richard Wright and the motive. So you gain 2,000 points. Very nice. So we are now at 88.5 of 91,000. So we're getting closer and closer to level 14, which is great. Okay. Now, there's some other unfinished business that we have to do. Let's see, what's this here? The mailbox is empty. Okay. We have to go find, what was the name of that dude? Pretty Boy Lloyd. And I know exactly where he's at. That was where we left off at last time. So we'll go do this again really quick. That led us to basically a secret hideout. Let's see, did he give me ammo? If he did, I don't know which kind of ammo he gave me. I don't know if I have to gather it from somewhere. Normally, I think they deposit it like right in your inventory, but hopefully it was some, I didn't check to see like what I got. So we have to go into the Shark Club, if I remember right. And let's see. We need to go downstairs. So this guy was hiding out down here. And it's funny because I didn't even think... Wait a minute. Was this a spot that he was in? No. There was like a room. Okay, hold on a second. Which place was it? Maybe it wasn't here. Maybe it was... I could have swore I thought it was in the same area as that one. Let's go look inside the Mordino's place. Radio Man, you said you really liked the bodyguard model in Fallout 2. They just kind of they kind of look goofy to you. Oh, you're talking like the big bouncer looking dudes, these guy? Yeah. It's a little over the top, huh? At least they're dressed kind of nice, huh? Let's see. Is there a downstairs over here? There is. Okay, let's go check over here. This is where he was at. What is this right here? You see some junk? Let me see here. Oh, what else do we got down here? So we got a rat. I don't necessarily know what junk is good for. Ooh, what is that? I really want to see what it is. Let's come down here and look at... Oh, there's a rat in there. Hold on a second. Let me do this really quick. Let me equip something that is not gonna cause commotion. It appears to be locked. Okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and use it on the door. Okay, we picked the door. Of course. There's like a couple rats in here. Well, I'm using melee, but my counterparts are going to be shooting, so hopefully we don't attract attention. Let's see, where is said rat at? Okay, he's not anywhere nearby, so let's go ahead and just come over here. There we go. Let's see, maybe I can take this one out really quick. Okay. All right. Now let me see what this is right over here. What's that? You see a poison tank. Let's see. This tank looks suspiciously like an oxygen tank, but there is a small skull and crossbones symbol etched in the bottom. If you hadn't examined it closely, you would have seen the symbol. It weighs 5 pounds. Which guy needs oxygen? Oh, that's a Salvatore guy. I wonder if you can give him this. Or switch it out somehow, you know? Let's see. Can we inspect these boxes? Doesn't look like we can. I'm probably not going to be able to get out of here either because these guys are like right in the way. Okay, let's go ahead and push you out of the way. Let's see. That looks like just like a sledgehammer. We got junk. And I'm not really sure like what the junk is used for. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and equip our pistol because we're going to get this guy to take us where we need to go. Let me go ahead and save it. Let's see, save game. Let's save it in a new Reno 5 really fast. Yeah, that was upstairs where I couldn't really do anything with the bishops. I'll have to figure the bishop part out later. That one might be a bit tough. Let's see, let's just go ahead and save it over this one. Say like new Reno 5. Okay. Oh, that's right. We got to run all the way back around to get up here. Can't just squeeze through here, it looks like. Got to make it difficult. It appears to be locked. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pick the lock. That does nothing. There we go. All right, Mr. Pretty Boy Lloyd. Who are you? What are you doing down here? Let's see. You are Pretty Boy Lloyd. Maybe. Who are you? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Let's see. Look, Lloyd, hand over the cash and I might forget you were ever here. Mr. Salvatore sent me here to get his money back, and I have to make an example of you. It doesn't need to be that way if the two of us can come. Let's see here. I don't remember how I did this. Okay, let's just go with the top one. All right now. He swallows. It's on the Golgotha plain south of Reno, buried in one of the graves. Only I know where it is, though. We'll see, Radio Man. You said the mob stuff in this game is some of your favorite content in any of the Fallout games. I think it's really cool how they what's really nice about it too, honestly, is you have like kind of like a complex um I don't want to call it like an interdependency, but like, there's like a complex kind of storyline that each of the families are kind of involved in here. And the way you want to go about it gives you, I think, some pretty good replay value if you wanted to come back and play it like a different way. Because from what I've been told, or from what you guys have let me know, is that, and without any spoilers, but you said that basically, like, there's no way in one run through to kind of do everything because you do have to kind of commit somehow. And I think games are particularly good when they force you to do that, because you're going to be put in these situations where you're like, like who do I side with and why. And New Vegas, I think, was like somewhat good with that too. Obviously, I can see where New Vegas drew a lot of inspiration from this game. Okay, so show me. Lloyd looks like he's about to say something. He thinks better of it, and then he nods. All right, then. Seems I got no choice. Let's go. I'm right behind you. So he's going to take us where we need to go. Let's see, Radio Man, you said you're like a pretty big mob guy. You love a lot of the mob movies and stuff, so it's just really cool to see it in Fallout. And then, to be honest, man, like, I I'm kind of surprised that we didn't see it in, let's say, like Fallout 4 to some degree. Um, I think there were kind of traces of it, but it was very watered down. Especially like in Diamond City and stuff. But there weren't really like the big sprawling cities in Fallout 4 like you kind of have in like New Vegas and uh Fallout 1 and Fallout 2. Fallout 3, I don't really think had like kind of like the big sprawling city thing going on either. Um, but if you think about kind of like the Wasteland and like a post-apocalyptic situation, I feel like there would be more. You, I feel like there would have to be some kind of like mafia or mob style like kind of power like power struggles going on, like in a lot of the games. Like, let's look at like the NCR, like they're like a legit, trying to be like a legit organization, Brotherhood of Steel. So we have like the big ones, but like in throughout history, you can look at like a lot of nations out there, but like there's always been some kind of like organized, there's just like organized crime like has existed, for like a long time. And so like I would be hard pressed to believe that there's not some sort of organized crime. And people might call out like, well, the Raiders are kind of like that, and it's like, yeah, but like Raiders, are a bit different, because I think Raiders, like they're, like the mission statement of like a Raider organization is really like kind of like to plunder, to loot, to like benefit, it's kind of like the strongest survive type of organization. But with organized crime, there's definitely like people in charge, that wield a great deal of influence to, in some way, shape, or form. And New Vegas and Fallout 2 seem to capture that like pretty well. And with like Fallout 4, like I just don't, like I don't see that quite as much, at all, really. It's like you got like, the Minuteman, Brotherhood, the Institute and the Railroad are kind of like your predominant like factions. And yeah, so it's just, I guess we'll see how they go with it, in Fallout 5 or what have you. But I think it would be kind of neat for them to add something like that back in. Okay. Oh, and then you pointed out a good thing because I completely forgot about the Eddie Winter stuff. Right, that wasn't even the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of like the drug folks, in Diamond City. But like, yeah, like they could have like there was. I think there was probably a bigger story to be able to kind of be told with like the Eddie Winters, the other Eddie Winters piece. They definitely put a lot of clues in there. They gave a lot of tie-in with Nick Valentine, and everything. And by the time I got to it, it seemed like it just finished like really quickly. So, um, I don't know, maybe kind of a missed opportunity there. I think that's like my sentiment with like my feeling about Fallout 4 is there's a lot of like great foundations to a lot of stuff, but there was just a lot of missed opportunities with things there. I think there was only a handful of things that they really kind of nailed pretty good in the writing, but a lot of it just didn't really kind of capture the essence, of what we're seeing. Anyway, sorry, I'm going on about Fallout 4. Let's get back to Fallout 2 here. So, Pretty Boy Lloyd has brought us to where we need to dig, right? So we're gonna make him dig. Let's see here. Dig it up, Lloyd. Let's see. There's two types of people in this world, Lloyd. Those with loaded guns and those that dig. He mumbles under his breath and then proceeds to dig carefully. Less than a minute later, he pulls out a landmine from beneath the dirt and sets it aside. And he shrugs sheepishly. Nice one, Lloyd. Keep digging. Let's see what else is under there. Okay. A half hour later, Lloyd has dug away enough dirt to reveal a small manhole cover set inside the ground. And you're certain you wouldn't have found it if Lloyd hadn't told you about it. Lloyd takes a deep breath and wipes his forehead. It's an old fallout shelter. Let's see here. We'll open up the manhole, Lloyd. So, the manhole cover opens with a rusty shriek, revealing a dark hole leading downstairs. Alright. Get in there, Lloyd. Lloyd frowns, thinks about making a comment, and then he shrugs and climbs down into the manhole cover. Hey, Lloyd gets. Drop the landmine down the hole. Let's see. Hurry up, Lloyd. Let's see. I'm coming down after you, Lloyd. Alright. I knew that was coming. Let me read this to you really quick. Before you is a dreary plain spotted with graves. Bloodied poles jut from the earth with the remains of dead bodies tied to them. After a long hike, you reach the Golgotha foothills, and once there, Lloyd leads you to one of the graves. Now is hit. Okay. Alright, buddy. You had your chance. No, I didn't kill him. Okay. Now he's dead. Okay, let's go ahead and loot his body. Let's see. I'm not going to worry about the rope. Let's see. Can we take everything? We can. Let me see what my space is right now. 160 and 175. Okay. Let's see, Radio Man. You said you feel like in Fallout 4 you never get the chance to actually work with these type of groups because you're really railroaded into being the good guy. Yeah, I mean, that's I think that's a really good kind of way to say it, is that like in Fallout 4, I think it's like kind of the perception of choice, but it's not really, And one of the things that frustrated me after I beat all 4 endings, is just how extremely similar like they all were. There was like very minimal difference, really not really a difference whatsoever, And so you're kind of carted along a pathway. And I think one of the things the previous entries in Fallout did very well is kind of the uniqueness of your playthrough and, the storytelling afterwards. I don't know if Fallout 3 did it, but Fallout New Vegas did it very well. Fallout 1 did it as well. But in Fallout 4, yeah, it just, it really... Like, I think Fallout 4, the aim that they were going for is just the experience of what you were playing, but not so much in, like, your choices mattered to some degree, because they really don't. There's certain things that could happen throughout the game to where your choices will have some sort of an impact, but ultimately you're going to get from point A to point B. regardless of kind of which faction you choose, and the ending of which you choose is pretty much identical almost, you know? So I don't want to say almost identical, but like, you know, there's some slight differences here and there. I think it's just kind of the experience that you get in getting there, you know? All right, let's go ahead and recover the money. Let's see, there's 1,000 gold. All right. Now we'll go ahead and head on out of here. I don't think there was anything else in there. I'm going to go ahead and save it here really quick, because what I want to do is I actually want to take and try to dig up some of these graves and see if they're booby-trapped, or see if we actually get stuff out of here. Gravesite's been uncovered. Nothing. There might not be anything in here. This may be a waste of time, but I feel like I just want to try a little bit. Oh, look at that. What do we got? We got some marked cards, loaded dice, and some money. Marked cards, huh? Let me look at these really quick. What do these have to say? Every card in this set is a red queen. Must make for some boring games. It weighs 1 pound. A pair of loaded dice. Don't be flashing these around in casinos. Huh, interesting. I wonder if you can use the loaded dice if you get caught, though. Looks like we got some alcohol. Okay. You see a grave. Let's go ahead and use that. Nothing. Okay. Oh ho! Wow. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's see. Let's see. Where else do we got some graves? We got some graves over here. What is that? A golden tooth? Huh. Interesting. This gold tooth used to belong to Jules, but it's yours now. Jules. Isn't that one of the drug dealers? Huh. Interesting. I wonder if we can go give it back to him. I wonder how he lost it. Let's go ahead and see what else we got in here. There's all kinds of little treasures. I'm just worried that like one of these places is going to have like a bomb or something, you know? Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and take that. All right, what else do we got? We got a couple more we can dig up down here. Oh my goodness. That's definitely worth some money. You cannot carry that much. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem at all. Let's go ahead and trade some stuff here and get some weight off of us. Let's see. So he's got quite a bit. Let's go ahead and give him that. Let's see what else is going to weigh a lot. The rope. Give him that too. Oh. Okay, let's go ahead and unload. Let's go ahead and unload you too. Okay, we'll take these back. We'll give you the plastic explosive. Okay. It's probably a good... Okay. What is he wearing? Let's see here. He's wearing leather armor. Okay. I think Vic might not be wearing something really good. Let's see what he's wearing really quick. He's wearing a leather jacket, so I can give him... Whoops, I didn't mean to press that button. I can give him something good. So it's it for now. Let's go ahead and grab this, because that's a leather armor, so it should be better. Okay. So let's trade, and I'm going to give you that. Trade, and then talk. Let's go back to our combat control, and let's see, use best armor. There we go. Okay. Cool. So now if I go back to trade, he should have his leather armor, and we can go sell that. Okay. So, you know, part of the problem of this game. No, I want to say a problem. It's not a problem. That was the wrong choice of words. One of the challenges that I've come into in this game earlier on is how much things cost and just a lack of money, right? And now that I have a lot of things that I can sell, vendors don't really have a lot of money to sell. So I feel like you have to be kind of decent at bartering in the game. But then you got to find the right people to barter with. And then you got to be able to have like the stuff on you to be able to kind of have space. Let's see, what else do we got in here? Let's see. I don't really. Let's go ahead and take this, I guess. I don't think we need these needles. I'm not really too sure what you do with the needles. Okay, a lot of graves in here. Nothing in there. All right, let's keep going. Definitely finding some pretty decent stuff, so I think it's worth checking all the graves in here. Okay. I've checked quite a few, though, and I'm worried something might happen, so I'm just going to go ahead and save it. Okay. And let's go ahead and keep on digging. I'm not going to grab this stuff. Just because of the weight. The rope weighs like 10 pounds. And I don't need another shovel, and I don't need a crowbar, I don't think. Okay, I'm just kind of checking to see... What is that? You see junk? I'm just checking to see if there's any graves that I may have missed. What's that? You see a flower? Okay. Okay, I don't think I see any more graves on this side. Looks like we got them all. Okay, what about over here? Yeah, there's a few over here that we can get to. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and uncover these. Let's see what other kind of nice stuff we can get. Ooh, metal armor. I cannot carry that much. Okay. Okay. Hold on.
What you be needing?
Let's go ahead and trade some stuff here. Let's see. Let's give you that. Wow, weighs 7. Let's give him all the alcohol too. Damn, that not really weigh anything? I guess not, huh? How much are loaded? Let's see. How much is this? Nope. Okay, that weighed something. Let's give him all of these. 16 pounds. I'm just carrying. My ammo is probably what's weighing me down, because a lot of these things don't seem to have a lot of weight to them, so it's got to be ammo. I don't remember what weapon I gave him. I think I gave him the 223, so let me give him like... Let's see, 132. It's probably good. So that's 22 pounds. Let's go ahead and trade that. Okay. That's it for now. Now, what is my character wearing? We are wearing combat armor. I'm going to assume that combat armor is better than metal armor. But we'll check it just to be sure, though. Let's see here. So, this is armor class 27, right? Let's see. Armor class 17. Oh, yeah. Okay. But metal armor should be better than leather armor. Let's go ahead and give it to... I'm thinking who I want to give it to. Do we want to give it to Vic? Vic's like kind of like, I think, the weaker ones that I have. Who gets beat up a bit more? Yeah, let's... I think he has the least amount of HP. So he's got 78. Okay, let's go ahead and trade him this. Hopefully he can use it. Oh, wow, that weighs 35. Jeez. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk to him. Combat control. And let's see if he'll... Metal armor. Okay. So he's carrying 65 of 152. That was a pretty good find. What's my weight at right now? We're at 136. Okay. All right, on to digging. Find some power armor would be nice, huh? Let's see, we'll take that. Yeah, I'm really kind of surprised, and this is partially just the way I'm playing too. But man, there's a lot of graves down here. This is gonna take a hot minute. Apologies in advance. I know I'm being a little slow with this, but there's a lot of stuff. Surprised, like I haven't really gotten to do more with the Brotherhood of Steel yet in the game. Okay, let's go ahead and keep looting. Okay. And while I'm doing this too, I'm going to think about how I want to handle some of the next steps. So I can go back to Salvatore. Let's see, it's healing powder and a spear. I guess we'll just go ahead and take it. We can go back to Salvatore. We can give him his money. We can see what he says. I've yet to be able to make any inroads with the bishops just yet, and the only way that I can kind of do that is by choosing to sleep with either the daughter or the wife, and then that basically like puts you in a very bad standing with them where you have to fight your way out. So I don't... Whoa, this grave smells. Oh well, better keep digging. What the... Let's see here. Who the hell is this? Can I talk to him? There was a ghoul in there? You see Coffin Willie. Huh. I wonder, so like, you know, in the Fallout TV series, the ghoul was buried in a grave, you know. Hey, Mr. K, how you doing? That's kind of funny that there's just like a random ghoul in there. I wonder what kind of havoc he's gonna wreak now. Let's go see what else is in here. Mr. K, we have found all kinds of neat things inside. Morningstar Mind Script. Okay. Inside these graves here. At first I was just going to uncover a couple of them just to see what was in here, but... Oh, man. Let's see. You know, one thing I haven't looked at is what is this doing to my karma? 343. So I already have Grave Digger, right? But I haven't checked to see if, like, each grave I uncover, like, reduces my karma. So I should check to see if it does. Nonetheless, we're finding some good stuff in here. Mirrored Shades. Once you get the grave robber perk, it's okay, huh? Oh no, it does reduce it. We are at 333. I have no idea what my karma was when I started out, but we are low. We are much lower. So okay. Well, yep, I have dug up this entire area, and it costed me probably a lot of karma. We are still a defender, but let's see here. Let me check something really fast. Let's go ahead and save said game, right? Hopefully I didn't make a mistake there. Let me load said game. And let me check. Karma, 463. So I went from 463 down to, what was it, 328? Ah. Okay. Well, it is what it is, huh? We're already saved, so there's really not much I can do about it now. Did it, New Reno, we're liked. Yeah. It is what it is. Okay. Alright, so I think that's everything we want to do in here. Let's go ahead and head back to New Reno. Whoa, before we do, hold on a second. Let me do this really fast. Let's actually put some weapons back on just in case I get attacked on the way over here. Okay. Did I find the thing that I went for? Yes, I did. We took Pretty Boy Lloyd here. He gave us the cash that we needed. We killed him in the process. And that's it. So let's go ahead and head back to New Reno. God dang it. You see some mobsters. So, are they hostile? They're not fighting with anybody. Can we talk to them? You need help with any of them of your valuables? No, we don't. Okay, hopefully he didn't take anything. I didn't even check. We still have everything for the most part. So, okay. Let's go ahead and head to... Let's see, is this jewels? You see jewels. Hey, I got your gold tooth, bud. I can't actually talk to him about his gold tooth. I thought maybe I would be able to, but I guess not. Have I been to the gun vendor yet? I don't think so. But now that I have like a ton of like things, I feel like I need to go, you know. I need to do some like loot management, like some inventory management so I can carry on my person like a lot of like the higher price items so I can try to get a good deal bartering, you know. Let's see, we need to go to the Salvatore's. Let's go ahead and wait really quick just so it's easier to see. Let's wait until morning time. Yeah, because like right now, like I'm like overweight, you know, like with ammo and a bunch of stuff like that, so I can kind of like move some of those things over to other characters and then you know, kind of make sure I got like all like the excess weapons and armors and different things like that that are going to sell for quite a bit, you know, onto me so that I can use that to try to buy some good weapons and stuff. So Salvatore, let's go ahead and talk to him and tell him we got his money back and see what he says. Okay, let's see here. You found Lloyd? Let's see here. Yes, I found Lloyd. He nods, frowning slightly. Well, all right then. Go tell Mr. Salvatore what you found. Oh, really? Is that what I should do? Thanks, Mason. Without you, I wouldn't even know how to get from place to place. Okay, all right. Does he... I'm curious. Because we picked up a poisonous oxygen tank. I wonder if there's a way to replace it. You see the bed. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to him. He looks up at you, takes a breath from the mask. Have you disposed of the thief? Yes, I made example of him, Mr. Salvatore. He puts his fingers together. And the money, has it been recovered? Yes, it has. I will take the money now. Give him 1,000 chips. This is make a break for it. It's my money, and I need it now. Let's go ahead and just give him the money. Okay. We might be able to get it back from him later on, you know? Like, I feel like we're going to be killing these guys, you know? So, we'll see. We'll see how this is going to go. But, okay. He nods as you give him the money, but he holds up his hand halfway through the transaction. The remaining half is yours. Well, there you go. See? Be honest about it and get some goodness there. Mr. Salvatore takes a breath from the mask. I have another matter that requires your attention. Okay, I'm interested in the job, Mr. Salvatore. What do you want me to do? A constituent in my district has not paid me tribute for the services that I provide. Collect it. If he objects, inform him that you are my representative in this matter. Talk to Mason for the details. All right, I'll go see him. Hold on a second. I'm just curious here. Let's go ahead and save the game really fast because what I want to see is can you reverse steal from him? You can.
What you be needing?
I'm curious. We saved it. Let's see how this goes. This for science. I want to check this out for science, right? Let me see if we can actually pull this off. Okay. So, let's reverse steal from him. You plant the poison tank. You gain 100 points for successfully using your steal. How about that? Move out of the way, Vic. Okay. So what happens when he keels over? Let's go talk to this guy really quick. Says, you're going to be a one-man collection agency. Drill simple. Visit Renesco's pharmacy on Commercial Row. Collect the tribute. 1,000 chips. Bring it back here. All right, anything else? Don't let Gramps give you any bullshit if he does. Tell him you work for Mr. Salvatore. Should clear up any misunderstandings. All right, got it. That's all I need to know. Thanks. He's like, have mercy. Well, at least we know we can do this, right? But what I want to see is what happens with these guys once he dies. Better check my gear again. He stops breathing. Okay. I'm surprised I actually pulled it off. Oh, shit. All right, so they immediately commenced hostilities. There is no ifs, ands, buts about it. They just roll right in. Okay. Not to worry. All right. Okay. I wonder, well, I'm pretty sure, so if I do that, he took a while before he died. If I just leave and if I come back, they probably will be hostile. Push him out of the way. Push him out. Let's see. Who's... Oh, let's go ahead and open the door. Okay. Let's get our details. So we got to go see Renesco. Okay. Now, Renesco was back this way, I think, if I recall. Yeah, right here. Alright, he's still in there. Okay. Renesco the Rocket Man. Let's go ahead and collect our cash. Make it quick. Let's see here. I'm here to collect Mr. Salvatore's tribute. Then you wasted a trip. I paid Mr. Salvatore his tribute 2 weeks ago as per the schedule. I don't know who you are or what you think you're doing, but you aren't getting one red chip from me. Let's see here. Look here, Gramps. Stop giving me a hard time. Cough up the chips or you'll be coughing up blood. I am his representative. You will give me the tribute I have asked for, and you will do so now. You lose your hearing, boy? I said I paid the tribute already 2 weeks ago. If you were really from Salvatore, you would know that. Now get. Let's see here. It's time to die. Let's see. You're the one who has lost your hearing. I am his representative, and you will pay the tribute. Prove you're from Salvatore, and I'll consider giving you the chips. Okay. Nope. I do not need to prove myself. I'm his representative, and that's all you need to know. If you do not give me the tribute in 5 seconds, I will kill you. I don't need... I feel like if I go back... Okay. Don't matter. I can't pay. The last collection nearly wiped me out. Let's see. That is not my concern. You will give me the money now. Mr. Salvatore does not want to hear excuses. Threatening me ain't gonna help. Mr. Salvatore wants his money. I don't have it. He'll be mad at me, but he'll be mad at you, too. Salvatore doesn't like people who let him down. You better figure out something quick. Let's see. Didn't this guy just sell chems? I already have. I will pay your share for this period. In exchange, you will give me a discount at your store. I warned you time to die. I'll check about the tribute and then we'll be back. I will try to figure something else out. I mean, a discount could be nice, but I feel like he just sells chems. I'll have to go back and let me see. What's he sell? He does have stems. I just don't feel like buying those right now, though. I have quite a few. Listen here, Renesco. I'm not in a given mood. I wonder... What would the Shroud do? I mean, the Shroud wouldn't be extorting money, people for money, right? I mean, is this so? This guy, he's not really like an honest businessman, and he's a jerk. But he's trying to run a business, so. This one's a little hard. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do because part of me just wants to be like, hey, like that's it. Now you gotta go, and I'll go back to Mr. Salvatore and tell him like, hey, well he's dead, right? But I don't know how that would go over. So I will pay your share. So I gotta cough up 1,000 coin, and then I get a discount. Let's see what he says. Now hold on, you Neanderthal. I will not argue with you anymore. My patience is at an end. Those are my terms. Look now. All right. Then you get a quote discount. All right. I wonder how much a discount is. This better be good. Let's see. How much are these stems? Wow. That's a pretty hell of a discount to get shit for free. Jeez. I don't know if I'm gonna have the space for all this stuff. I'm gonna try. Can I take the money for free? No, the money still costs money. Okay. Your offer is not good enough. Huh, interesting. Maybe I need to give him like one. Okay, there we go. I mean, I don't know how much I just bought, but I will say like the 10 stems alone were definitely worth more than 1,000 gold in other places. Like I feel like in other places they were selling a stem pack for like 400 gold. So we'll just say that that possibly was like 4,000 gold, right? Um, and everything else. Let's see here. I don't want anything now, but I will be back. Okay. Yeah, that was definitely worth it. I didn't realize that that was like the discount he was saying. So we just bought all that shit for one gold. Okay. And that was a lot too. Like I have, you know, I don't know the money's worth of it, but you know, it was, you know, 3 rataways, 10 stim packs, some radix, some other shit. So that's quite a bit. Let's go ahead and save it before we go up in there. I don't want to like put my foot in my mouth here and see if I mess this up, you know, and have to like redo all that. Let's see. I keep loading the cell and purposefully ignoring it. You keep loading the cell and purposefully ignoring it. What cell are you talking about, Mr. K? Where the gun store is? Okay, I'll go back and try to find it after I'm done with this. Did I collect the tribute? Let's see here. Yeah, here's the money. Mason nods, seems disappointed. Thought we bled old Renesco his last time. All right then, we'll take it in to the boss. Frowns. Go on now. Okay, let's go see what Salvatore has to say. Have you done what I asked? Let's see here. Yes, I have the tribute you asked for to collect. Very well. Here's the 1,000 chips. Is that what he asked for? Was 1,000 chips, I think? He nods as you give him the money. You have done well. You have earned 25% of the cut. Thank you. Okay. Takes a deep breath from the mask. I have another matter that I could use your assistance with. Okay, I'm interested. What do you want me to do? A sensitive transaction will be taking place soon. I am in need of an extra guard to ensure that the transaction goes smoothly. You will speak with Mason and do as he directs you. Can I have one of those laser weapons you use? Yes, this time, yes. But you will carry other armaments as well. Talk to Mason about the details. He will give you one of the light bringers. All right, cool. So we might get a better weapon out of this. Before I go talk to Mr. Mason, let me go see if I can find this gun store. I think it's called New Reno Arms, right? Let's Let's see here. Let's go over this way. Okay, new Reno arms. New Reno arms. Here we go. I think I remember going in here before. Because I broke into the back area. Okay. You believe his inventory levels up with the character? Alright, let's see what he's got here. Hello again, friend. What can I do for you? Let's see. What do you got in stock? So he's got, let's see, a 44. Pipe rifle. He's got a M3A1 grease gun SMG. I assume that uses 10 mil. He's got a metal armor Mark II. Some armor Mark II, leather armor Mark II. He's got 2 Tommy guns. 14 mil, 45 cal, 44 hunting rifle. Let's see, an FN FAL. I wonder if that uses the 45 caliber. And he's got a Desert Eagle. I wish, one thing that I kind of wish you could do is I wish you could check out the stats. Like when I click on it like this. Oh, you can. Shit. Okay. It has 20 shots. Well, it doesn't really give me the stats that I'm looking for in terms of like damage, but at least I know what it uses. So this uses 7.62, which I don't believe he had any. So 7.62. So the Tommy gun uses 45 caliber. Okay, so the SMG uses 45 caliber. He only has 40 rounds of 45 caliber. Okay. He's got some 223 as well. How much does he charge for the metal armor Mark II? 4,300. Much does he charge for a Tommy gun? 3,600. What about the grease gun? That's 4,500. This one probably seems like the one to get. This SMG. I don't know where you find 7.62. I don't know if I've seen it in the game. Mr. K, you said you honestly don't think that you ever used one. Which weapon are you talking about? The SMG or the FAL? The grease gun? Nothing in here looks like particularly nothing in here looks like particularly like super good. I mean, some of them probably are, but like it's the rarity of the ammo is the challenge I think here, because like 44 I have like a ton of. 7.62 and 45 though, like out of all the places I've been, I don't really think I've come across too much of that. So that's like kind of like super rare. Does he have any cash on him? He doesn't. So now what would be worth maybe getting is the armor. Let me see how much I can get from some of my stuff here. How much does let's see how much is this worth? 250, 500, 930. How much is all the jet worth? 1100. I feel like some of this is going to be pretty expensive to get. How much is a gold tooth worth? Not really that much. Loaded dice, not that much. I kind of want to use those books. 3,200. I gotta get up to 4,300 somehow. Mm. Just, I'm just throwing all this junk in here. Let's see. Only off by 99. I suppose it's not too bad. Why am I carrying a spear? Because this is the coveted sharpened spear that I got from Arroyo, I think. $43.54 offer. Okay. Now he's got all the junk. And I got me a new set of armor. I am definitely a hoarder, but you guys know this. It's a spear, but where I don't need to use a weapon, such as when I was killing rats earlier, the sharpened spear makes its return, you know? Okay. All right, let me look at something really quick here. How good? So armor class 27, armor class 22. Okay, so it's not as good, but it is probably better than what Solik is wearing.
What you be needin'?
Let's go ahead and trade with you. Let's give you this trade. Talk to you and do some combat control here. And we will give you use best armor. There we go. Metal armor mark 2. Cool. Okay. Now let's go back to Salvatore's and we will go talk to him about the quest that we were just doing. Yeah, that was a pretty good upgrade for Solik, going up from the leather armor. So, pretty happy about that. Okay. Let's head back into Salvatore's really quick, and he wants us to go... Let's see, what was he wanting us to do again? All right. The boss says you're coming along for a transaction that we're doing. Make sure you come armed. Don't bring no pea shooters and come back and talk to me. He said that you were to give me a laser pistol. Yeah, that's the word. Here you go. Don't be playing with it neither. You hurt anyone with that thing, and I'll shoot you dead. Let's see. Can you teach me how to use this? Grunts. God damn it. Look, first off, hold it like this. Adjust your grip. Now, the loading chamber is here, and after an hour's in practice, Mason has improved your skill with energy weapons. Nice. So why do I need something other than this? These pistols seem pretty powerful. Let's see. Let's ask him that question. Why is it you gotta question everything I say? Look, the other party at the transaction ain't gonna be hurt by these Lightbringers, okay? So make sure you have something else with you. Okay, so What is the transaction we're doing? Sneers. If the boss didn't tell you, then you ain't got to know. So shut your hole and don't be telling anyone about what's going on here neither, or I'll make sure you never say anything again. Okay, give me some time and I'll come back here. Make sure you hurry up. We got a 24-hour window before the deal's off. You miss it, and I'll make sure you're rotten Golgotha. Hey Yoda, how you doing tonight? We like asking questions. I like to ask a lot of questions. I got to know what's going on. Don't worry, I'll be there. Okay, hold on. Let me look at what we got here. So, oh boy, a Watts 1000 laser pistol civilian model. So the wattage is lower than the military or police version. Uses small energy cells. Minimum strength 3. Has 12 of 12 shots of small energy cells, and it weighs 7 pounds. Okay. So this is 14 to 34, 12 to 18. How much does this sucker do? 10 to 22. Not bad. You were just farming for some relics in 14. Good luck with that. Hopefully it's going well. It's not something I miss too terribly. All right, I think we're probably pretty good. Let's go ahead and save it here. Let's be ready to go ahead and help out with said transaction. It says we can't use the laser weapon, so we'll just keep the weapon for ourselves. I've been itching to kill you for a long time. I warned you what would happen if you were late. Wait a minute. Did I fuck it up? Shit. Oh no. He said we had a 24-hour window. Like, I was just talking to the man. Yoda, you said you already did the hard part now, so now you're just doing some tome farming. Oh boy. Lots of alliance raids, huh? I'm a little confused here because I literally just stopped talking to this guy. I don't know if I have another save file. Let me try something really quick. Jesus. I had to stop and look at the gun. I was curious. Ah, Jesus. All right, let me see here. What did I do here? Where is this? Where does this take me at right now? Oh my god, man. This is like at the start of the episode. That's like an hour of work. All of those graves. My character. I still have all my karma. Well, fuck. Can't do anything about it now. Oh, that was probably the wrong move. I didn't realize what time it was. Let me try something again really quick. Let's see, it's 9 in the morning right now. Can I wait until like noon? All right. Well, shit. I'm like legit bummed about this. I mean, I literally spent like 2 minutes. I don't know if it's a bug or what, but like that's kind of unfortunate because I don't know like I won't get to see like what happens, you know? He's critically hit for 42. Vic missed. You're killing me, Vic. Yeah, that's a bummer. All right, hold on a second. Let's
What you be need?
let me trade some shit with you, man. I gotta dump like a whole mess of stuff on you. How much do these things weigh? They don't weigh anything. Okay. Um. Here, let's I think it was probably weighing me down. Let me just do this really quick. 28, 38. How much does this weigh? 48. Let's give that to Solik. Or not Solik, but Cassidy. Let's see. That's 52. Okay. All right, let's see. Cassidy. Let me give him all these shotgun shells. I don't know how much he has left. He's at 60. He's got quite a bit. Merry Christmas. That's 12 pounds. There you go. Okay. Inventory. I'm 76 and 175. Okay. Let's go on a looting spree. Everybody gets upgrades. You can't carry that much. Metal armor Mark II. Okay. Let's go ahead and upgrade you with some metal armor Mark II. Let's go ahead and give you that. All right. Good. So now we're in a better spot now. Okay. And let's see. Vic's got metal armor. No, Vic doesn't have metal armor, does he? Hold on a second. Let's grab this. You can't carry that much. Let's see. What does he have again? Quite remember what he has. Let's go ahead and give him this trade talk. I think I gave him the metal armor. Sure. Okay, so he's got it. Does everybody have metal armor now? Let me go see what Solik had. I think he had. I think I gave him metal armor too.
What you be needin'?
What's he wearing? Yeah, he's got metal armor. Oh, he's overweight too. Hmm. Man, I have so much weight now. Okay. Let's grab a few things from him. Let me grab this back. That way he's not overweight. I'm gonna give some stuff over to the other dudes. That's it for now. Let's give some stuff over to Kavik. I think he's got some weight I can give him. Okay, let's give him that. Let's unload. Let's see. Let's unload. Okay. We'll give him 2 of these. And I got some good cells too. I'm wondering who would be good using that weapon. I gotta check and see how much he helped me. Let's see, does it have any in it too? It did. Okay, let's go ahead and give him that too. Okay, it's 22 weight. All right. Gosh, I'm like so bummed about this. Let's see, character. He helped me improve my energy weapons up to 25. I don't know what it was before, but that's pretty good though. Okay. Oh, I know what I was doing. I was trying to loot this dude. There we go. Okay, now we got all that. All right, Mr. Salvatore, listen. I did not want it to go down this way. He's not hostile. Yoda, you said you were reading that quite a few people had the issue too, so maybe it's just a bug. I feel like it is, because like I literally spent like 2 minutes, you know? What kind of stuff does this guy have? He's got a lot. What else does he have? Man. See what else we can get off the guy. Oxygen tank. Inventory is 160. Okay. All right, where did he go? Oh, there he is. All right, so it says Boss Salvatore was killed. You have whacked Boss Salvatore. You've gone up a level. Vic has gained some abilities. You gain 500 experience points. Not the way I wanted it to happen. All right, let's go ahead and level up some energy weapons here. And why not level up? What else should we level up? Vic leveled up too, which is good. Let's see, what should we level up? You know, I honestly feel like you're right, Mr. K. I probably should just throw everything I got right now into energy weapons so I can use that pistol. Speech would be the only other thing that I would probably throw some points into, and repair. Science is pretty good. Repair. Let's just go ahead and crank this up right now. I did not get a perk, so okay. You don't have enough action points. Oh. Okay. Let me see. How much are you carrying around, buddy? I don't know how much he is, but let me let's see how much are these. That's 10 pounds. Let's give him all the booze. Let's give him that shotgun ammo. Check the shelf. I thought I did, but I'll go back and check it really quick. Jesus, man, that thing weighs a lot, doesn't it? Okay. You know what? Let me read these books too while I'm at it. Let me save it. God, I'm so upset about this. I could go back and like redo this save file, but like that's like an hour's worth of work. I mean, really, I spent so much time like robbing all those graves. We don't necessarily need to do that, but let me just save it over this one. Oh, what am I doing? Reno 7. Okay, oh, this shelf right here. Search the bookcase. Some more booze. Let's go ahead and search the desk while we're at it in here. I think we searched pretty much everything. Whew. Okay. God, I have so much stuff now. Okay. Let me look at something really quick here. My bosses do have some nice stuff. And you know what? We got a lot of small energy cells, which we can also use for gas, too. Yoda, you said the energy weapons are fun. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to see how it works out. I'm probably better off using my sniper rifle for now, but let's go ahead and reload. Oops. Oh, I can't reload because I gave Solik. I think I gave Solik all my ammo. Let me see here. Yeah, I gave him this stuff right here. Let's take like 5 of these back. Whoops. Yeah. And let's see. Yeah, I gave him all the 223. Okay. All right. That's good. I have so much stuff. Like, this is insane. I got to find a place to be able to spend everything. Probably got to go back to like Vault City might have some good things. Okay, so we're going to be ready for a fight, guys. As soon as we come out of here, we got to just be guns up. Guns up. Oh man, my game just completely shuttered. Why? Are we at a standstill? Nobody seems to bat an eye about what just happened. Stares at a bar. Let's see, what a badass. Why is my game running like crap now? $20-year-old game, modern PC, still not powerful enough to run it. Let's see if we can zone transition, see if it'll fix it. It happens every now and then. Very rare when it happens, but it happens. I think the game's trying to get back at me. Come on now. I think after leaving here, I wanted to go to Broken Hills. I think there's some stuff I want to do there. Can't even get my character to move. Here we go. Trying to see if I can just zone transition and just... There we go. Oh, no, they're coming after me. Good lord. Well, let's go ahead and move up. I didn't realize these guys were going to start coming after me like this, but... Prostitute uses jet. Let's see. Vic, where is your weapon at? My goodness. Why did I run out? They weren't attacking me. Man, you're killing me. Move out of the way. Okay. Where's Cassidy? Where's Sullick? There he is. Why isn't nobody using their stuff? The bartender, man, everybody's in on this shit, dude. This completely went bad. Let's see how much I hit this guy for. He was hit for 50 points. All right. I can't reload, so I'm just going to go ahead and walk up. I hope none of my guys die. Or me, for that matter. I guess he's running. He's going to try to run. Nice, Cassidy, man. He just tore him a new one. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we still got a couple enemies in here. Hopefully we don't need to kill, like, everybody in here. But, let's go ahead and just, walk forward just a little bit more. Oh no, not the old man. Man, dude, I have some good accuracy here. Look at this. I need to reload. Vic's like, goodbye. Okay. Can I end combat now? Okay. Christ. You realize how much stuff this is I gotta try to pick up? Let's do this. Let's empty. Let's empty. Empty. Okay. Let's empty. Okay. I gotta make a trip to the ammo shop, right? For all the ammo. Oh my goodness, look at this guy, dude. He's loaded. What does this guy have on him? What is this? Pocket lint? Some fuzz you found in a pocket. What the hell am I gonna do with some pocket lint? I cannot pick that up. I'm at maximum weight capacity. Let me see here. How much weight can you carry, Cassidy? You are at 157 to 175. Okay. I gotta give Renesco one of those laser weapons. He was asking for one. So he can carry almost about 20 pounds with him. These don't weigh anything. Let's go ahead and give him, let's see here. Let's empty. Okay, let's give him these. Let's give him the shotgun. And let's give him like one of those. Let's see, it's 10. Can I give him another one? 14? Okay. That's good enough. Okay. Good for now. Make sure I looted everybody. Let's see, we got that guy, except for his pocket lint. what else we got in here? Is there a downstairs? Doesn't look like it. Let's see. So we had one. Was there another dude over here somewhere? Did I loot this guy? Okay, we had that dude. We had this dude. Yeah, I think I looted this guy right here. But let me check just to make sure. Because I think there was... Ah, there's a dude right there. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hold on a second now. So there's 1, 2, 3 guys right here, but I cannot seem to loot homeboy that's right here, though. Let me see if I can get like a perfect pixel on him. Doesn't look like it. Click on the doorway again. No, I think this guy died like just in the absolute wrong spot. The one in the doorway, not the door. All right, let me try. So let's see. There's this guy out here, right? This guy right here doesn't have anything on him. And then there's this guy right here, which doesn't have anything on him. When bodies are piled up, there will be an arrow next to the image of the body. Next to the image of the body? Yeah, bud, like I feel like it should let me click on him from here, but it's not, you know. I think he happened to like be like in the wall, you know. It just says it's a wall. I was trying to see if I can get to his foot, but where the two bodies overlap, he looks dead. No, I can't seem to get him. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's one dude. Stop closing it so quickly. Like, what am I supposed to... Let's see here. Let's see. Let me go back to here. So if I click on this one... Is there something I'm missing on here, Mr. K, that I'm just not seeing? Because I'm not too sure like how to like change between the bodies. It says click and open a loot window. There are up and down arrows next to the inventory listing. There will be another set of arrows to the right of the dead picture. Click and open a loot window. But I will need to know that in the future. Okay. Yeah, I think this one just glitched out, man. I don't see a way to be able to do that. So, okay. Let's go ahead and rest until healed. It says when you're fighting like 20 people. Some fall on top of each other. Gotcha. Okay. Man, dude. Like, I healed up pretty quickly, but, like, somebody must have been, like, dying. Here we are, like, 5 days later. Like, 7 days later. Jesus. Okay. All right, let's head on over to, I think it was Renesco's. Yeah, Vic must have gotten his butt kicked. Let's see here. I think Renesco wanted one of those weapons. Do I got one in my inventory? I do. Okay. No. It wasn't Renesco. Sorry, it was the weapon. It was the gun dealer down here who wanted one. He wanted one. I was thinking Renesco wanted it. He didn't need it. This guy needed it. So he wants a Elridge. He wants a laser weapon. Because I think, do I have that as a quest actually? It says, deliver a laser pistol to Eldridge. Okay. Okay, let's see here. I brought you the laser pistol, I promised. Well, hell then, true to my word. Here's something for your trouble. He gives you a bunch of chips, takes a pistol. Damn strange looking, ain't it? Examines the barrel. Let's see, I wanted something else. Can you modify and upgrade weapons? Can you do anything with any of these pistols I have? Let's see here. Spot your Magnum, Speed Loader, Desert Eagle. No, okay. Never mind, I wanted something else. Let's see if he's got anything in stock. There's a lot of stuff that I sold him earlier. Yeah, it hasn't been long enough, so okay. All right. No worries. No worries. I think going to the NCR or somewhere like that, they had some pretty good things. But first, let me see, what did we have left around here to do? Okay. Find our way into the Army Sierra base. Let's see. Let me go talk to Mordinos, because one of these guys wanted me to take care of Salvatore. I just don't remember. I don't remember who it was. Go grab the whip and roll out. There's a whip in here? Is it in the porn studio? Is that what that was? Let's see here. I want to go talk to the Mordinos really quick. Oh, my car. Yeah, I need to go get the car too. I can do some inventory management there too. Let's go ahead and go up here and talk to Jesus and see what he has to say about us taking out Salvatore. I thought one of us wanted us to deal with him. A bead of sweat trickles down the side of Mordino's face. You've done as I asked. Luis Salvatore is dead. Let's see here. He is dead. Your family is avenged. So, I have heard. He nods respectfully. You have done well. My faith in you is not misplaced. Here is your payment, 500 chips and armor and a weapon you may find useful. Thanks. Your success pleases me. I would welcome you into the family, Mordino. He claps his shoulders. Will you join our family? Your strength shall be our strength. Ah. So you can actually join the family, huh? So if you do that, I wonder if I wonder if Don Shroud the mobster. uh I have my title for my video now. Thank you for today. Um I wonder if I can still do anything with the bishops. If you like once you align yourself, um let's see, do you think you can leave here telling him no? I don't think so. Without having to fight your way out, right? But like I'm wondering like what it does to your to your status, you know, like if you align the reason why I was like waiting and I probably should have waited to talk to him and I didn't save it before I came here and talked to him like an idiot. Fuck. All right, I guess we'll see what happens. Let's see. That is good. Do you have a name by which you wish to be called? All Reno shall be known this name. The Whisper, Spider, Measle, Teacher, Mover, Bull, Skipper, Shush, Lefty, Righty, Eyebrows, Tornado, Multi, Monkey Boy, Lumpy, Mitz, Gooch, Meat Cleaver, Rocco, 2 times, Romeo, Vinny, Rook, Silencer, Hammer, The Grocer, Snake Eyes, Wolf, Hatchet Man, Smiley, Fats, Pearl, Reno, Jimmy, One Eye Jack, Ace, Diamond, Scarface. Look at Scarface. Let's see, Slick, Charlie. I love some of these names. Um, hmm. Trash Man, 9-inch Nick, Santana. Let's see, Killer King. Huh, we can go with Caesar. Let's see, Drifter, Killer Butcher, X, Z and X, right? Let's see, Ruby. Let's just go with something. Where did I see it? Let's see, what do we do here? How about the Fixer? Slick. We can go Iceman. Um, Reno Jimmy. Or is that Silencer? We'll just do that. Don Shroud the Silencer. Okay. That's a good one. No, it's Mordino name has weight in Reno. Visit the Cat's Paw and the Reno Arms and tell them you are of my family and they will treat you well. Thank you, Senor Mordino. Okay. All right. So we now gain 750 points. We have become a made man of the Mordino family. You gain 1,000 experience points. All right. We are one with the family now. What happens when we talk to little Jesus, right? Hey, how's it going, Silencer? You being helped? Or do I gotta call over the to get you set up? Let's see. I'm good, but thanks. Okay. Let's see. So let's go ahead and head on over to, let's see. Let's go get the car. So we got like San Francisco to go to still. We got Broken Hills. We got to figure out a way to get into that Sierra Army Depot. I have no idea how we're going to do that. Wait a minute. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to the chop shop. All right. Car has been found. Let's go ahead and Go ahead and do this. Oh. Oh, that's right. He gave us a, look at that. He gave us a weapon. Okay. But he didn't give us ammo for it, though. Okay. Was that 44 mag? Okay. You said put everything in, take off everyone, and then hand out only the standard supplies. Yeah, this is where I just gotta do the inventory management here. There's no space left for that item. Oh shit, dude. The trunk is full. All my people are full. I have a hoarding problem. My goodness. Okay. Yep. All right. Well. Okay. Go ahead and save game. We shall save over, we'll save over this one. Let's see, how do you fill up the gas tank, I wonder? Not entirely sure. So I don't have San Francisco actually uncovered. I think it would probably be over here somewhere, but we do have Broken Hills. You gotta buy, hold the mouse on the car and do the backpack. Ah, hold on a sec. Let's try that really quick. Let's see. Solik has some
What you be need?
I think Solik has some fuel. Let me grab it from him really quick. So I know he has some of this fuel right here. Microfusion cells. Let's go ahead and trade that. Okay. That's it for now. So so you say come in here. Backpack item, huh? And then hold the mouse in the car and do the backpack. Wait a second. Hold on a second. Did I do this right? So if I hold the mouse on the car and do the backpack. You charge the car with more power. There you go. Okay. We got it. Okay. So there's a military base right there. And so I'm gonna just go on a limb out and say, like, let's just click, let's like click over here somewhere. How about right there? Let's see what happens. Fuck, man. This is gonna end my run. Ugh, I'm already like over time too. See if we can take these guys out. You know, the shitty part is like all these guys are not going to use all the cool weapons that I gave them because they're going to use like the shit that... Can I just get in the car? God damn it, Solik, man. I gave him like a really good weapon too, and he uses his knife. It's probably like the custom setting that I have set up for him, but I don't know. Dude, these fire geckos, man. Are they fire geckos or just regular geckos? No, they're fire geckos. Jesus. Gecko is hit instead of gecko. Don't kill my people. Man. It's all fun and games until they bring out the fire. Okay, we're here. All right. I tell you what, I'm like right at my 2 hours anyways, so this is probably a good spot to stop for today. So I have some serious inventory management that we have to do. The car trunk is completely packed to the brim. All my characters have like more than enough stuff. Things went down with the Salvatores that we did not want to have happen, but it happened, and now we got like a whole bunch of stuff. We're part of the family with the Mordinos. There's a lot going on here. We still got to figure out how to get into that military base, and I have no idea how we're going to do that. We got things we got to do in Broken Hills. We still have yet to even get to San Francisco, so lots more to do in Fallout 2. I might play some more tomorrow. I'm not certain yet, so it's either going to be this or 76. I'm not too sure, so one of the two. But I do want to play. I do want to play this again at some point before next week, so we'll figure out what day it's going to be. So, all right, folks. Thanks for the tip, Mr. K. I saw what you just posted about like being leveled up a bit more. So yeah, so I feel like I didn't really see anything with it. So I feel like you just got to be like kind of like decked out, you know, in order to kind of get up there. So that might be like later on in the game. So, and it just really kind of humbles me a little bit about like how big this game is and how much further I think we still have to go, you know. So I'm level 13, and I feel like we're probably maybe halfway, you know, maybe not even halfway. I don't know. You know, we're a ways to go. So, but we'll keep working through it. So super fun game, and we'll pick it up next time. So, all right, you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and we'll catch you next time. Okay, take care, everyone.